Girls Think Tank has been able to do a lot in a very short amount of time as a volunteer-only organization. And, you know, we really think that with widespread community participation and support, the sky really is the limit.
The Girls Think Tank are trying to figure out how to help people down here. And today they've come down with backpacks and socks and underwear and the things that people need.
It was 23 years ago that my producer and I hatched this scheme to go live on the streets, because I wanted to know what it was like to be a homeless woman in San Diego. And what I discovered during those days and nights out there, how invisible our homeless brothers and sisters are. And now is the day for us to help one another and become a stronger society, a stronger community. So thank you to the Girls Think Tank. These ladies coming together, making this happen.
We started because there's this one homeless man who lives on Rosecrans, really close to where I live, and every morning I would drive by him and he would always be there, and I would bring him a sandwich, and then I would bring him some water, or I would bring him a bag, or, you know, this and that. But I just felt like no matter what I did, it was just, there was no change. I felt very helpless. I felt like there was nothing I could do as an individual. So some friends and I got together and we met for dinner and talked about homelessness, and we decided to start this organization called Girls Think Tank.
That's right. This was started by a group of friends of mine, who looked around at issues that bothered them in the community, and we empower each other to work on solutions to those problems. One of the issues that is near and dear to my heart is stopping violence against women, and we've convened a Violence Against Women committee this past year to focus on the dramatic increase of rape in San Diego. The San Diego city put out a report this year that showed rape is up 30% in our community. And so we've been brainstorming with folks in the community, with organizations, with our members, about why that is and what we can do to reduce those numbers and help stop violence against women.
When we look at the national homeless estimates, over 700,000 per night and about 2 million per year. That's our national numbers. 31 million Americans now live in hunger or on the edge of hunger. Think about how many people that is. 1 in 5 people in a soup kitchen line is a child. Approximately 12 million American children are hungry or at risk of hunger. Families are the largest and fastest growing segment of the homeless population. 40% of homeless men have served in the armed forces. You know, they served our country, and it's not just the men, there's also women. Approximately 20 to 25% of the single adult homeless population suffers from some form of severe and persistent mental illness. When I come to events like this, where we can get together and we can have fun and we can do something, even if it's small and even if it's only for a day, where we get to network and meet people and talk together, and, you know, maybe we're going to find some additional solutions. It gives me hope. We get a big old hubbub for the Girls Think Tank.
Our country is strong when we're all together. When we're all clothed, when we're all housed, when we're all fed, when we're all have jobs. That's what makes us strong. Not this stuff in Iraq that's going on now. What's strong is if you're all working and we all look at each other in the eye, which a lot of people are afraid to look at some of you in the eye. We want to look at each other as brothers and sisters. That I'm diminished if you don't have a place to live. That I'm poor if you don't have a job. That's what we have to get to. And it's the Girls Think Tank and others that help us do that. They bring us together, we listen to the music, we get some food, but we look each other in the eye and say, how can we help each other?
All the love songs ever written before, I dedicate them to you, and I'm adding one more. I gotta tell you the truth, so you know how I feel. I could never leave you, boy, this love is for real. I didn't know love would be this easy. It's so easy to love you, baby. Now I know this is how love should be. This is how love should be. You make it so simple, it's scary. You're too good to be true.
I think Girls Think Tank is really trying to do something for the community. That's why I am proud to be part of Girls Think Tank.
In San Diego, we are lucky enough to have many devoted and generous leaders who not only saw a problem, but also took action to come up with a solution.
The people need to see people that care.
For all the members of the Girls Think Tank for tackling the complicated issue of homelessness,